7,157 employees. I meant 17,157 employees. 7,000 employees for 487 stores. It's not a lot. That is not a lot. Okay. Fact number 31. Gucci's product lines currently include handbags, ready-to-wear footwear. What if they're not ready to wear? And accessories, makeup, fragrances, and home decor. I guess accessories is jewelry because they do have jewelry. Sure. Okay, number 32. During the 2010s, Gucci became an iconic geek chic brand, and I definitely feel like they've stuck to that kind of aesthetic through the 2010s and into the 2020s. So good for them. I love that for them. Okay. Number 33. In 1921, Gucci bought his own shop on 7 Via della Vigna Nuova in Florence. Hacienda Individual Gucci. I don't know what that means. I know it's Italian. Something individual. Where he sold imported leather luggage. He also opened a small workshop to have his own leather goods made by local craftsmen. Eventually, a larger workshop had to be acquired to house Gucci's 60 artisans. Number 34. Fact number 34. During World War II, the artisans of Gucci worked on making boots for the Italian infantry. I think it's so interesting that in times like that, people just change. Like when cosmetics come She reduced the numbers of